beautiful people, Nosi here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my January Wonderlaws or January favorites video. So I thought I'd share with you guys the few things that I've been loving for this month. I know January is almost over, but isn't then that the perfect time for me to make this video? So thank you so much for clicking play on my video. Thank you so much for your support, and don't forget to like, comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. I love you guys and God ever stay blessing you. So I'm gonna start with skincare. So a lot of people, or actually before I do that, let me address something. I've been asked quite a few times if I'm a full-time YouTuber, because I know that my content isn't as consistent as other South African YouTubers. Like, I don't post a video every second day or more than once a week, and that is because I'm a full-time medical student. So I do YouTube, but when I have the time. So a lot of the time I'm studying, busy with school, and yeah, it gets me down and it keeps me right up there in my feels. But please do bear with me, and I'll try to get my content as consistent as I can possibly make it. But during the holidays I'll make sure that I film as much as I can, so you guys are always up to par with what's going on with me and all of that good stuff. So now we can get into the video. So the first things I'm going to show you guys, I get asked quite a few questions about how I manage to keep my skin clear. So these are my favorite products. This is not just January favorites, this is all the time favorites, ride or die products. This is what I use for my skin, my Body Shop tea tree oil range products. So this is the toner and this is the face wash. So I use this to scrub my face and I use this tone. So I don't use the moisturizer, but trust me when I say, trust me daddy, these products are really good. Like, when I got off Accutane, so actually the real truth, I guess I could say, behind why my skin is clear is because I went on Accutane in about 2015. So that's what cleared my skin up for the most part, or cleared my skin up completely. And now I'm literally just on a maintenance situation kind of vibe. So I use that to maintain my skin, and since I started using these products, my skin hasn't reverted and I haven't had any problems. But then again, in addition, my other January favorite is my Benzac 5% cream. So this cream is a benzoyl peroxide cream that I use to spot treat. So like right here, I don't know if you guys can see like the dry scabby lookingness of my chin, but basically it's this cream peeling off the pimple that I had on there, or rather treating the pimple that I had there and peeling off the skin. So essentially that's what I use to keep my skin clear and spot treat if I do feel I have any problems. The next thing I'm going to show you guys, still in the skin range, is my actual moisturizer. So this is my Eucerin Q10 Active Face Cream. So this cream, guys, okay, so after going on Accutane, right, my skin peeled, got really dry. So essentially it like destroys a lot of the sebaceous glands or oil glands in your skin, so that you don't get oily and therefore don't get pimples. So as a result of my treatment, I now have dry skin. So this has been God sent for me, because really it moisturizes my dry skin, keeps my skin moist. Because the thing that I think a lot of people forget is so important about makeup, there's such an annoying cricket outside. I'm hoping you guys are not going to get annoyed by it, because I am up to here with that cricket. But anyway, the one thing that people keep forgetting about skin, or rather makeup, is that for you to have good makeup, you really need to have good skin underneath. So you need to focus a lot on what your actual skin looks like, because that's going to help you have a flawless makeup application. So if your skin is bumpy and lumpy and not at its best, not saying that people who have skin problems can't get good makeup, I'm just saying the highest level of perfection you can reach with your skin would be the best for you to have, so that you have good makeup on top. Moving on now, I'm going to go to my foundation and makeup stuff. So a new primer that I've gotten is my Clinique Super Primer. So this is a color correcting primer, and trust me when I say, I've never tried a Clinique primer, but this, guys, is so amazing. So firstly, it's a color correcting primer, so it's got like an orange hue to it, and then on top of that it's got like some SPF in it. So the only time that this is a bit less ideal is at night, obviously, because you're gonna get a lot of flashback at night, but otherwise during the day this primer is amazing, and it literally like fills everything in. I don't know if you guys can see, it's gonna smooth essentially all of the pores and all of the lines that you can see in my skin. So you can see the flashback because of my lights and the reflectiveness of the SPF, but otherwise you can see how it's like just filled in the pores. So this skin besides the flashback, compared to this skin, you can see my pores are a bit more visible on this aspect and maybe on the rest of my arm than it is here. So it really fills in your pores and then it corrects your skin. So it helps you have a lot less visible discoloration. So when you apply foundation, you apply less foundation, and the less, in my opinion, a lot of the time, the better. Moving on to my foundation. So you guys saw this in my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay and Made. Ooh. You guys saw this foundation in my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation review. So this is my favorite foundation. I've been a MAC lover when it comes to foundation, and I still love my MAC Matchmaster 7.5, but this foundation is amazing. I'm not going to say much about it because if you want to see or hear my opinions about it, do watch my Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup review video. But long lasting, matte, non-transferring, and just overall bam. Okay, then I'm gonna show you guys something that I'm genuinely really excited about, and that is my Beauty Treats Modern Matte Palette. Guys, this eyeshadow palette was 40 rand. Let that sink in. 40 rand, maybe like $2.50, $2.59 thereabouts, basically, for this. And the reason why I'm so excited about it, because it could be $2 and be absolute trash, but it's not. Why am I speaking? It could be 49 rand, 39 rand, and be absolute trash, but it isn't, because swatch, hyper pigmented. Yeah, okay, that's orange. This is the red. Just look, guys, 30 rand yonke. Oh, I keep changing the price. You guys are gonna think I'm lying. It's 39 rand. This is the black. The black is a bit ashy, just seems to disappear. So yeah, I guess maybe we don't like the black. This is the blue. I think it's not picking up properly because I just like keep scraping. Let me try the green last. And then this is the green. Okay, so obviously the quality of these shadows is not like on top of the world because it is 40 rand. But in terms of pigmentation and what you can actually do with it, if you're creative enough, and if you try, you know, use technique and skill enough, you can do a lot with this palette. So for 39 rand, I would definitely suggest you go try these out. Then let me go back to reality and the truth about my life, because the truth about my life is this Essence matte nude lipstick. So that's what I have on my lips right now, and this is literally, honestly, my everyday lip kind of life. So those crazy colors, for the video and for when I'm feeling really extra, but on an everyday, ooh, I had to swallow quickly. But on an everyday basis, this situation is what I really love. So I did this paired it with a brown lip pencil, and this is a staple for me. So I'm loving these lipsticks. So creamy, buttery, and like the matte is not a drying matte. It's beautiful, but it doesn't dry your lips, which I really appreciate. And also it doesn't separate on your lips. No shade to Maybelline, guys, but the Maybelline Vivid Matte lipsticks for me are trash. Like, I tried to use them, but then I just didn't like it. Love Maybelline products overall, but that particular line of liquid lipsticks, y'all, I hate it. I'm sorry, I really do hate it. And it's 150 rand, and this is about 50 rand. So for the price of 3 of these, you know, I could have saved my money and gotten 3 of these and not just one Maybelline that didn't personally work for me. So I really don't like that product, but this one I absolutely love. So then the last few products we're going to move into are my hair products, my favorite hair things. So I'm going to talk firstly about my Tresemme Heat Protectant Spray. So you guys can see I am a relaxed girl and my hair needs to be sprayed. Yeah, now I have to puff this side so that they don't look, you know, uneven. Anyway, I am a relaxed girl, so I use a lot of heat on my hair, not a lot, but whenever I do decide to straighten my hair or blow dry my hair, which is maybe twice a week, then I definitely need a lot of heat protectant. So if you're going to be straightening your hair on or blow drying it at like 180 degrees Celsius, this is going to protect your hair completely. So if you're trying to be straightening your hair on like 250, I don't know why you're doing that, because that's a bad, stop it, it's a bad idea. But this at 180 will keep your hair protected, and I swear by this, guys. You guys can see my hair is relaxed, but I don't have like broken ends, dry straggly hair. I don't have any of that. And considering that I do actually use heat, you'd expect my hair to be a lot more damaged than this, but it isn't, because I protect my hair every time I use any heat styling products. Thanks. Next thing, and this is my absolute favorite when it comes to the hair stuff or the hair section, and that's my Not Having It leave-in conditioner by Aunt Jackie. So this stuff, guys, so good. I use this every second day and my hair stays moisturized, stays like, I'm about moisture and I have to be about moisture because with relaxed hair you really need to make sure that you're replenishing the moisture that your hair has because you've like weakened its natural states and all of that. So this stuff is so amazing. Got this at Clicks as well. It's a bit pricey, but trust me, it is worth it and it lasts. You can even mix this with water to make a spray-in leave-in conditioner, which I do sometimes, but I swear by this if you need a leave-in conditioner. When I was natural, you know, I did struggle with like this leave-in conditioner situation because there weren't a lot of brands, still aren't a lot of brands that made leave-in conditioners, and good one for that matter. But when I found this one, I was completely satisfied, and I actually thought that if I'd found this, maybe I would have, you know, stayed natural. Never. Oh, no shade to my natural sisters. Natural hair just wasn't for me. I've got too much hair. It's too hard, too thick, just too much. So I didn't want to deal with that at any point in my life, so this is just easier for me and a lot more convenient. But if you're looking for a leave-in conditioner, before we talk about other things, definitely try this one. Okay, and then the last two things which I left for last from the beauty stuff is because this has been like a tip and trick that has saved my life on so many levels. These are my signature sprays, which are basically like cheap knockoffs of original sprays. So if you guys have watched my Get to Know Me tag, if you haven't, stop this video, go watch it. Promise you'll love it. Anyway, and also, I mean, you guys need to get to know me. You need to know who's, you know, interacting with you right now. Yeah. Anyway, this is my Nosi Rodriguez dupe because I use Nosi Rodriguez for her. This is the dupe of that product, and this cost me like 100 rand, together about 220. And this is my DKNYB Delicious spray. Again, like I said, another 110 rand, so 220 together, and that's the special if you buy two. And this perfume, my Nosi Rodriguez, the original, was 1,600 rand. This was 1,300, and I typically use these every day because they smell just like the originals, and they cost like a fraction of the price. So on an everyday basis, when I don't need my perfume to be lasting 12, 24, 115 hours, I use these. And obviously they don't last as long. Obviously, it's a cheap dupe. It lasts about 4 hours. So for when I'm going to school and stuff like that, just keep one of these in my bag. After 4 hours, when I feel my perfume is worn off, just touch up, and I save my actual perfume, which for me has been, it's made me very happy because I've kept my Nosi Rodriguez for about 2 years, heading on 2.5 now, just because I keep replenishing my little cheap fake. Okay, then the last thing that I'm going to show you guys is my new pair of shoes that I got from ALDO. And these are a pair of heels, guys, that I'm absolutely in love with. They're so beautiful. I mean, just look at these, guys. Look at these. And on, they look so amazing on. I can't even express how amazing they look on. Like the shoe, perfect construction, stable, sturdy shoe, high quality, and walking in them, you really feel like you're wearing pumps with these. The platform is amazing, perfectly aligned with the heel of the shoe. I don't know how many shoes I've encountered where the platform is like this big and the heel is like that high, so your foot like sinks into the shoe and you just like can't find your toes because they're like feeling for the ground, something crazy like that. Favorite shoes at the moment, probably gonna be my favorite shoes for a while. And that, on a very high, beautiful and happy note, concludes my January Warner Laws / favorites video. So I do hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Had so much fun making it. You guys have been seeing I've been having the time of my life. I haven't sat down to like just speak to you guys for a while. Been doing like the tutorials, but it's not like as engaging and as fun as this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for staying till the end. If you did, I hope you did. I like it if you did, yeah. I know it's been quite the lengthy video, but I do hope that you enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. I hope that will be soon. And if you have any video requests, any suggestions, or anything that you'd just like to say to me, hit me up on Instagram or hit me up on my YouTube messages, or even in the comments down below.